Welcome to the English class, and we are at the same topic, spelling rules of making plural nouns part 2. The objectives are same. You can identify singular, plural, as well as you can learn the basic rules of spellings of the plural noun. Let us see the seventh rule, that is the unique nouns. The rule of unique nouns. We have some unique words, and these words are having the plural that is quite unique, like man, woman, person, child, ox, foot. In the same way, for goose, tooth, and mouse. Now, what will be the answers? That will be men, man, women, again men, people for person, children for child, oxen for ox, feet, that will be geese. In the same way, teeth, and mice for the mouse. So this is the unique rule where we have the whole noun that change when we convert that noun into plural. The next rule is the rule of alike. We have some words which are as it is in plural as well as in singular, like ship, deer, moose, fish, dozen, 100. When we see the answer will be as it is, same for singular as well as for plural. Ship in singular as well as ship in plural. Deer for a deer and 10 deer. Moose will be moose. Fish will be fish. When you have the variety of species of fish in the pond, you can say fish is there. In the same way, dozen, that is a set of 12. When you are talking about the limited number, you can say 5 dozen, 10 dozen. But there, when numbers are plenty of in bulk, where you can keep dozens. So the plural will be dozen. In some cases, when you have the big amount of numbers, you can use the plural dozens. In the same way for 100, that is the set of 100, 100, when you can count like 500, 800, but the numbers are in bulk, the people might coming into the big gathering where you can keep 100 into the plural form, it can be hundreds. Hundreds of people gather into the ground. So this is the rule of alike where the singular and plural both are similar. The rule number 9, that is plural without S. You don't have the letter S, then also the word is plural. For an example, the police, are looking for the robbers. Here in this sentence, the word police, even though it does not have the s at the end, the whole noun is plural without s. Vice versa, we have another example where we use the noun in singular as well as in plural. When we speak out a noun, it always has s at the end. Like I like these jeans or pants or shorts, because it is having two ends, it is having the pair, and that is why we always pick jeans, pants and shorts that is having s at the end, that is in singular as well as in plural. We have another word that is called news. We do not say it's a very big new. We always say that it is news, big news, even though it is singular, even though it is plural. We have some different kind of words. When we add s at the end, the meaning of that word changes. Like for an example, we have the word custom. What is the meaning of the word custom? Custom means tradition. But when I add customs, traditions, but the another meaning is of custom is the department that is working at the airport. So when I add s, the whole meaning of that word changes. When I say gut, it's about an interest, but when I add s at the end, it's about courage. So it's guts, that is courage. In the same way, the noun quarter, that means 1/4 of anything. But when I use the word quarters, that means the use of s, that means lodging, the place where a person can live. In the same way, for good, that is an opposite of bad, but when I add s at the end, that means merchandise, that is about the letter goods. In the same way, we have some singular noun that is also having s at the end, like the word disease, that is having s at the end. In some name of the disease we do have that means measles or rabies. These words are also having s or es at the end, even though they are singular noun. So these are singular noun, even though it is singular, it has s or es at the end. Let us see the more examples, like the word economics, s at the end, the physics, s at the end, politics, and the word linguistics. These words are singular, the name of the subject, name of the disease, they have es at the end of the noun. We have few name of the games, like dominoes, that is es at the end. It's not about the pizza that you eat, it's about a game. Darts, that is again the name of the game. And cards, these are the games, they have s at the end of the noun. Let us take an example. I study the subject. The name of the subject is mathematics. That is again S at the end of the noun, which is very difficult. Another example, Dominoes is my favorite pastime. So here mathematics, the name of the subject, and dominoes, name of the game. We have the next rule, that is the rule number 11. Same again in plural and singular, that ends with S. The last rule for the words are barracks, that means the place where army men are living. The another word is mints or headquarters or crossroads. In these words we have S at the end in singular as well as in plural. Let us see the last example of the rule, same for singular as well as plural for S. Newspapers and TV are means of mass communication. Here we have the word news and means that are both similar in singular as well as in plural. We have another example of TV series. If you have a one TV series, or if you have 10 TV series, or in your generation it is web series, you have the same as well as in singular or in plural. It is TV series for plural also. So series in singular as well as in plural. So here we have completed the 11 rules of, or 11 spelling rules of making plural noun. These rules are basic plural noun for making the nouns plural. Thank you for watching both the parts of spelling rules of making plural noun. We'll meet again in next lecture with the next topic. Good day to all of you.